Rebecca DeCirio, Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. In a shocking secret video just uncovered, Google executives are vowing to do everything in their power to stop President Donald Trump and his supporters. Google executives also call Trump voters racists, xenophobes, idiots, and haters. While they promise that Google is actively working to make sure Trump's presidency ends soon. Well, luckily the president found out about Google's plans and he just gave them a nasty surprise they won't soon forget. Breitbart News was sent this secret video of Google executives discussing how the presidency of Donald Trump must end. Thanks to an anonymous source, all Americans now can learn the truth about one of the most powerful companies in the world. If you're a Trump supporter, pay special attention to what Google thinks about you and how they intend on stopping your right to elect the president of your choice. This is scary stuff. Breitbart reports a video recorded by Google shortly after the 2016 presidential election reveals an atmosphere of panic and dismay amongst the tech giant's leadership, coupled with a determination to thwart both the Trump agenda and the broader populist movement emerging around the globe. They add it was reported earlier this week that Google tried to boost turnout among the Latino population to help Hillary Clinton, only to be dismayed as the usually solid Democratic voting bloc switched to the GOP in record numbers. Yeah, because people are waking up, you know. They don't like this crap that's going on. This video shows a similar level of dismay among Google's most high-profile figures. These individuals who preside over a company with unrivaled influence over the flow of information can be seen disparaging the motivations of Trump voters and plotting ways to use their vast resources to thwart the Trump agenda. Co-founder Sergey Brin can be heard comparing Trump supporters to fascists and extremists, everything that they are, actually, by whatever they're calling the right is what the left is guilty of, you know? I mean, how stupid do you think people are? Well, Brin argues that like other extremists, Trump voters are idiots and were motivated by boredom, which he says in the past led to fascism and communism, but that's what they're pushing, communism. When they're telling you what to listen to and what you can't listen to, that's communism. And that's fascism. Breitbart also reported, here are some of the highlights, or should we say lowlights, from the hour-long video found exclusively on Breitbart. Brin says he is deeply offended by the election of Trump. Too bad for you. And the election conflicts with many of Google's values. Yeah, we know, because it's not on their agenda. Walkers go on to describe the Trump phenomena as a sign of tribalism that's self-destructive in the long term. CFO Ruth Porat appears to break down in tears when discussing the election result. Porat promises that Google will use the great strength and resources and reach we have to continue to advance really important values anti-Trump agenda. How's that working out for you folks? Responding to a question about the filter bubbles, Sundar Pichai promises to work towards correcting Google's role in them. An employee asked that Google is going to do about what's Google going to do about misinformation and fake news shared by low information voters. Pichai responds by stating that investments in machine learning and AI are a big opportunity to fix the problem. Responding to an audience member, Walker says Google must ensure the rise of populism doesn't turn into a world war or something catastrophic and instead is a blip or a hiccup. Just take a minute to digest the incredible bias coming from Google, a company with the vast power to influence not just the United States but the world. Thank God someone over at Google did the right thing and exposed their plans to stop and censor Trump supporters, who they call low information voters. And it's the opposite of what they're saying. You see what I'm saying? But the question remains just exactly what can be done. Think about the power Google possesses. Anytime someone searches for a topic, Google can make sure that what type of information they find, absolutely. Well, President Trump's 2020 campaign manager is rightly angry. Breitbart reports Brad Parscale, the 2020 campaign manager for President Trump, recently called for an investigation into tech giant Google following a leaked video of an all-hands internal meeting posted by Breitbart News. Parscale also sent out this tweet, which reads, "Google needs to explain why this isn't a threat to the Republic. Watch the video. Google believes they can shape your search results and videos to make you have their values: open borders, socialism, Medicaid for all, congressional hearings, investigate." And there it is. You can go to Breitbart.com, I guess, to hear this. This shocking video destroys any way that Google can lie and pretend they aren't actively weaponizing their company. All they are is propagandists for the left agenda. Sure, there are other search engines out there, but let's be real. We all know the majority of people use Google, and we must now fight back and support a rapid response from Congress to investigate them. Like monopolies in the past, they should break Google up. We have all tried, like good patriots, to be civil in face of Twitter and Facebook launching similar attacks on conservatives, but now this has gone too far. It's time for all Americans to recognize we can't allow a few individuals with this enormous power to influence unjustly and by covert means the electorate of the United States of America. You know, basically, I'm sure Soros has his hands in this, supporting Google to do this. I mean, it's ridiculous. And the more they fight back, the more people wake up. You see, they tried to get the Latinos woke up, they walked away. I mean, come on now. We're not you can't push us into something that the American people don't want. How about that, That's basically it. And they call the Trump voters low information. They don't. The liberals don't even know what the dossier is all about. They don't even know that Hillary funded that thing. I mean, really? The liberals are they're low information, because they are putting out the information to the liberal nut jobs that don't know what the hell's going on. But people are waking up. Enough is enough. It's just disgusting, what these big companies, it's not only them, it's all the big companies. They're destroying the nation, actually. They're destroying what America stands for, And then they hire idiots that go along with their agenda. They won't hire a Trump supporter, So, it's just disgusting. But because they need to fight so hard means they're on a losing battle. All this, and they still lost. I mean, really? Really? What is that?